Hi friends, welcome to English with Tech. Here in this video, we shall discuss uses of the definite article the in English. Friends, in English, there are three articles and they are a, an and the. These three articles are divided into two types. Type 1, definite article. In English, there is only one definite article and that is the. Type 2, indefinite article. In English, there are two indefinite articles and they are a and an. Here, we shall discuss the definite article the in English. The is the only definite article in English. It has two pronunciations, the and the. The is pronounced as the if it is used before the word beginning with a vowel or vowel sound. For example, the ant, the apple, the aeroplane, the hour. In this way, the is pronounced as the if it is used before the word beginning with vowel sound. The is pronounced as the if it is used before the word beginning with a consonant or consonant sound. For example, the man, the boy, the girl, the university. The is also pronounced as the if it is used before the word on which the speaker wants to give stress. For example, this is the boy whom I met yesterday. This is the man who had stolen my money. In this way, the definite article the has two pronunciations, the and the. Now, let's discuss uses of the. The is used before singular and plural nouns. For example, the cat, the cats. The is used before all the three types of gender. For example, the man, the girl, the table. The is also used before the noun which is mentioned earlier by the speaker and the speaker wants to mention that thing or that person once again. For example, I met a boy. The boy was very talented. Here in these two sentences, in the first sentence, the speaker mentions a boy. After that, in the next sentence, he once again mentions that boy and therefore the is used before that noun, boy. The is also used before the noun or thing, which is particular one in the mind of the speaker. For example, the police inspector in our town is a gentleman. The shopkeeper helped me a lot. In this way, in these two sentences, in these two examples, the police inspector and the shopkeeper, the two nouns, refer to the persons who are in the minds of the speaker. The next use of the is that it is used before the only thing in the world. For example, the sun, the moon, the earth. The is also used to point out a particular thing or person in the group. For example, the boy putting on yellow shirt is my brother. The girl standing in the corner is my friend. It is also used before the thing or place or person which is only one in the town, village or colony. For example, my father is in the garden. Here in this sentence, the garden is the only one place. The garden is the only one thing in the town or village or in the colony of the speaker. The is also used to lay stress on a particular person or thing. For example, this is the book which I like most. This is the boy who had helped me a lot. The is also used before the superlative form of adjective. For example, he is the best person in our town. Rahul is the best student in our class. Generally, the is not used before comparative adjective. But if the speaker wants to compare the two things, at that time he may use the before comparative adjective. For example, the higher the tower, the wider the scene. The more you study, the more result you will get. In this way, in such sentences, the is used before the comparative forms of adjective. Most of the times, the is also used before an adjective representing a particular class. For example, the rich, the poor, the handicapped. Here, rich, poor and handicapped are the adjectives and the is used before them to represent the whole class. The rich means all the rich persons in town or village or country. The poor means all the poor persons in the town, city, state or country. The handicapped means all the handicapped persons in town, city, state or nation. The is also used before a noun, before a common noun representing the whole class. For example, the dog is an honest animal. The horse is very alert animal. In these two examples, the dog and the horse represent their category, their class, and therefore the is used before their nouns, before their common names. The is also used before the ordinal numbers. In English, there are two types of number: cardinal numbers and ordinal numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. are cardinal numbers. First, second, third, last, next, etc. are ordinal numbers. They show order and therefore they are called ordinal numbers. Before such ordinal numbers, the is used. For example, the second boy standing in the queue is my friend. The last match between India and Pakistan was held at Eden Garden playground. Here in these two examples, the second and the last, these two phrases include ordinal numbers and therefore the is used before them. The is also used before the names of the oceans, rivers, ranges of mountains, a group of islands, the names of the countries who are made up from different kinds of islands. For example, the Himalayas, the Indian Ocean, the Ganges, the West Indies, etc. It is also used before the names of the countries, beginning with the titles such as United and Republic. For example, the USA, that is the United States of America, the UK, that is the United Kingdom, the Republic of Congo, the Republic of China, etc. It is used before the names of the holy scriptures, that is holy books. For example, the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, the Bible. It is also used before the names of the great classics, that is holy books. For example, the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, the Odyssey, etc. It is also used before the names of famous buildings. For example, the Taj Mahal, the Qutub Minar, the Gateway of India, etc. It is also used before the names of the newspapers. For example, the Times of India, the Indian Express, the Statesman, etc. It is also used before the names of directions. For example, the East, the West, the North, the South, etc. The is also used before the titles of the highest persons in the country. For example, the President of India, the Prime Minister of India, etc. The is also used before the names of families. For example, the Patils, the Joshis, the Kulkarnis, the Narayanans, etc. The is also used before inventions. For example, the telephone is the most useful invention. It is also used before the names of universities beginning with the term university. For example, the University of London, the University of Mumbai, the University of Pune, etc. The is also used before the vacations or holidays or festivals. For example, the Christmas holidays, the summer vacations. It is also used before the musical instruments. For example, she has been learning the harmonium. He has been playing the guitar, etc. In this way, friends, here in this video, we discussed the different uses of the in a sentence. If you want to know the uses of the, you please watch this video again and again, because I have tried to discuss all the uses of the, and therefore I am sure that this video will be very useful to you for your improving spoken English. It will be greatly helpful to you for your improving knowledge of English grammar. If you have been preparing for the competitive examinations like MPSC, UPSC, TOEFL, IELTS, GRE and other types of competitive examinations, I am sure that this video will be greatly helpful to you. I hope that you might have understood this video. If you like this video, please click like icon. Please click bell icon also for getting more updates. Please share this video with your friends and relatives also. If you haven't subscribed my channel, English You Take 8, please subscribe it. Thank you.